When we first started looking at buying a house, we talked to a couple realtors, and one of them specifically tried to sell us on the idea that we shouldn't be looking at buying a house as an investment, which did not sit well with either one of us. It didn't make sense to us because that's normally one of the biggest investments that a family makes. But they were clearly trying to sell us on the idea that we should just take the most readily available cracker box of a house and be happy with it.
Right, and we just realized that we weren't going to get a whole lot for our budget. And for us to be able to maybe think outside that box a little bit, the 203 loan seemed to really be the right fit.
Yes.
For allowing us to maximize the house that we saw our family in for a long time.
Right. When we first decided to look into buying a house, we were looking to maximize our financial abilities, and we were open to some kind of a renovation project or that kind of, those type of things. So when we started talking with the lenders, and they immediately said, well, would you be interested in doing this kind of loan? I said, absolutely, I would. And we kind of got started from there. The process can sound complicated at first, but ultimately, taking it step by step, it wasn't really that bad. Mm-hmm. We have family, we have 4 children. We were gonna need to try to get as much space as we could. We had to look outside of the box. I think that's a good way to say it. And actually, that's where Eric really stepped in and was very involved, was more involved than a normal loan officer would have been.
I think he kind of put our minds at ease that this can be done, and it can be done quite smoothly if we just follow step by step how this process was going to go from the beginning to the end. And we really felt comfortable after talking with him that he's going to be able to guide us and steer us through the whole process, and it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be what we're looking for. We
ended up purchasing the house for $290,000, put in approximately $40,000 worth of renovations into the property. We made a net gain of around $60,000 overall. After the purchase price and the investment, we still profited about $60,000. It's a good year. It's a good year.
Right, and this is in a 6-month period.
In a 6-month window.
We were only in the house for 6 months due to a work relocation.
Eric, we really appreciate everything you did for our family. Your attention and perseverance, especially in our personal situation, has made a big impact on our family, not only with being able to live here, but also financially as we move on.
And I think, Eric, you put our minds at ease from the very get-go, coming to see our home right away, see the property, and assure us that this was a home that was going to fit exactly this kind of loan. And it was absolutely something that you were comfortable with, that we could see through to the end. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thanks again.